Welcome back to Memoria. The maze guy is gone, so that means it's just me.
The first leg of the journey is over. For the second, I need someone who knows his way around here. And unfortunately, I only know one such person.
Sucks to be you. Let's go.
Byrondra. I think his blade was poisoned. If only you had used a sword and not that cursed bow.
Stay calm. If you get upset, the poison will spread through your veins even faster.
Are you sure no one followed us? When a Fakina jumps out of the bushes, the rest of the tribe can't be far behind.
Don't worry. He has no hair. He's an outcast, dishonored, a coward who poisons his enemies. I'll make him pay for this.
Those are Rondra Amazons. I heard their fortress was west of here. But what are they doing so far out this way?
Don't worry about it and get out of here!
No, I need that bastard. Only he knows the way to Draconia.
We can figure it out.
May the gods be with you. I see you've captured a Fakina.
Who are you?
I guess we could tell a counter question. Haha.
Why are you threatening me? What have I done to you?
You really do look harmless. You are a Telemid, but not a Fakina. You come from one of the great cities in the east. But what brings you so far into the Rashtulian wall all alone? You're easy prey for the countless Fakina tribes in these heights.
Now we can tell the truth.
I'm going to Draconia.
To the Council of the Elements? Why?
I want to join the Holy Army there and fight the battle in the Gorian Desert.
Then we have the same destination. Not Draconia, but the war.
Shoot her. She is evil.
You're speaking in delirium. Please calm yourself.
Let's talk about stuff.
Is there any news from the battlefield?
The troops from Zorgan are on their way to Angkopal, ready to attack the center of evil. They're only waiting for reinforcements, which are currently camped outside Draconia. Meanwhile, the hordes of darkness are gathering in the Gorian Desert. A glorious battle lays before us.
Girl, you're way too happy about that.
Is there any news from...
This is the same
The
news.
troops from Zorgan, they're
Didn't mean to click that again. I was hoping there'd be more news, but oh well.
You're very young for a warrior.
When fate overtakes us, we can't wait. We must act as we are commanded. That can be difficult for outsiders to understand.
Believe me, I understand.
A few moons ago, our highest lioness had a vision from our goddess Rondra, a burning red lioness, the symbol of our goddess. 20 ears of grain, only half of them ripe. They stand for me and my sisters, and the statue of a mighty female warrior, embraced by a demonic creature. It's been long since we've had such a clear sign. When the lioness speaks, we obey.
Okay.
What's wrong with your companion?
We were at our camp below the fog when the Fakina surprised us. He slew my sister's horse and poisoned my sister with his dagger. We took him prisoner and withdrew here to avoid further attacks from his people. Fortunately, the poison is harmless, but induces fever, dreams, and drowsiness.
Anyway.
Why don't you let the Fakina go?
Never. He's too dangerous. It
I mean, I
would
won't
take a
argue
divine
there.
miracle for me to let a cowardly murderer like him go free.
Fair enough.
I'm going to take a look around.
Yes, but don't approach the prisoner, or else you'll feel an arrow in your hand faster than you'd like.
You're so nice to her.
She's just like me. It won't be easy to coax her into giving me Rahwan.
Unless...
Will you help now after all?
I might have an idea, but I'll need his necklace for it.
What are you planning?
Bring me the necklace, and I'll tell you.
As you wish, creepy staff.
You're serious about taking the armor of those battle clerics?
No, that would be foolish. I was just thinking about what I'm going to wear when I go to war, and whether we're going to fight side by side.
You really cannot wait to die.
If you don't understand, then shut up.
Alright. We have Rock here. Rockman. And we can use it to plug up river, I believe. Yep. Now there's a little more water going around it. And if we had... We can actually look at these first.
An apple is hanging from a tree, and a man is picking it. 2 men hunting some kind of misshapen beast. The image of a dragon.
Fun stuff on here.
A group of people peacefully sitting by a fire.
Alright, let's go up. Slowly. There we go. There's a branch right here. Can I take branch?
I can't get the branches apart with my bare hands.
Well, good news. We have dagger. Cool. Let's see here. What else is there in this area? Aha. Can I just drop this in the waterfall for fun? Yep, there we go. That stole his necklace. Haha. Well, now we have the necklace. So what are you gonna do with it? Mysterious staff.
Thanks. Perhaps you remember the vision I sent you in the burial chamber as an explanation for the blood ritual.
You mean the image of my bleeding hand, the smouldering incense bowl, and you?
Correct. Well, you can't talk to the prisoner since the girl would get suspicious. But you could send him a vision and ask him to get on good terms with her.
And how?
With the spell of vision sending, which I now place in your hands.
It shall grow into the inventory.
Cast it on the necklace in your bag, and I'll explain the rest.
Well, if you insist. Let's see, it's this one.
The spell works only on someone you have a personal item from, and you can only send visions of things which are nearby by using 3 visions only. You can tell the prisoner that he should get on the good side of the Amazon.
Using 3 visions only?
Yes. Direct his attention to his tormentor, then to him, and finally to a symbol for friendship and sociability. He will, without fail, associate these 3 things with one another. He can't defend himself against it. The order of the visions does not matter.
Alright. Well, in that case, the game is kind of telling me... Oh, I see what's up. It's saying, that's who we're doing it to. The young Amazon. You. Happy campfire.
Shut up!
It didn't work.
Wait for it.
Please do me a favor. Take this piece of cloth from my cloak and gag the Fakina. No daughter of Rondra deserves such abuse.
Very well. Cool. And I guess we could just gag him up, but instead we could try again. Let's do... Actually, hang on. Rewind. We can do this. They do a spell on her. Let's see. There was some... that. The fruit. You. And you.
He hangs from the tree like a fruit. A sour, inedible fruit.
Okay. We can do this again. We can do the fruit, you, and the armor, I believe. We'll find out if I'm right or not. There's a lot of visions you have to do here.
Rondra wants me to pick something from a tree? But what?
Once more. Whoop. Let's go ahead and do... Did I do the old Amazon already? Let me try this. The fruit, rock one, and the armor.
What is it?
I had a vision from my goddess. She instructed me to pluck the prisoner from the tree like an apple. I must follow her command. But I need your help.
What should I do?
I fear for my sister should I let him go here. Take my horse, which you'll find behind the waterfall, and carry the prisoner up the hill. Once you're far enough away, let him go and send the horse back to me.
You can count on me.
Thank you.
Right. There we are. I'll let you go. And in return, you must keep your promise and guide me to Draconia. Agreed?
Agreed.
Then hold still, so I can free you from your bonds.
Such a great guy. Alright,
Do
free.
you really want to do that? He already betrayed you once.
Don't worry. I know what I'm doing.
Oh, you sure do.
He almost killed you! Didn't you say you knew what you were doing?
Yes. I fell, and you caught me. I just didn't know how you would do it. So you can transform flesh into stone.
It looks like it. Yes.
I thank you.
My hands!
And now to you. You know, I actually pitied you.
I didn't.
The outcast Fakina, whose own people no longer want him, who had to subjugate himself to the laws of the city and sold his honor just to survive. But the moment you hit me over the head with that bone, you lost all my mercy. I'm ordering you one last time to take me to Draconia. You'll feed me when I tell you, and you'll guard me when I sleep. Once I have arrived there safely, with the mask, only then will I restore your hands.
My hands!
That's right, you bastard. And if you don't obey me, I'll transform the rest of you as well.
My hands! They're stone!
We get it.
Ah, very good. You're awake.
You? What are you doing here? Where's the demon?
Actually, I just came to fetch a few items, but I saw the two of you lying here, and I thought I'd build a fire. One chills so easily around here. Your haunted look tells me that you also have the dreams now, yes? By Rashtul's Kells, what a mess. Have you succeeded in solving the riddle in the meantime?
We can just talk.
Yeah, I also dreamed of Sadia.
Believe me, I did not want that. I'm sorry, but it is not too late. Forget everything you have seen, just as you would forget every other nightly dream.
Why? What's so dangerous about it?
Oh, Sadia's story itself is harmless. It's only the end which you must guard against. One who carelessly tackles the end is dealing with forces which were better left undisturbed.
I don't understand a word.
And it should remain that way.
Alright.
The demon is Sadia's magic staff, right? Or someone who has it, and thus also has its power to petrify people.
Ah, then that was the scene in the Rashtulian wall which you just saw. Unsettling, isn't it? That poor girl, all alone in the wilderness.
Don't try to dodge the subject.
Garon, who or what has caused this calamity doesn't matter. Just solve my riddle, and everything will be as it was.
Okay.
How did the riddle go again?
As the stone over the scarab, so rules the scarab over the stone. Enter if to you the answer is known. If not, then forever your life I'll own. All we need is the answer, right?
Okay. What do you think the answer is? Well, we can guess.
The stone is no mere rock. It's Sadia's ruby. She's a descendant of the Mogul, and the ruby is an heirloom. She was planning to use it in some way.
An interesting idea, but it doesn't explain much. Well, as I see it, we haven't really come any further.
Not if you leave me groping around in the dark.
Garon, I'm just a simple merchant. I'm also your friend. If there's something I'm keeping from you, then I'm only doing it to protect you.
Oh yeah, that's
I didn't
vague.
ask for your protection. I want answers.
The answers you seek are dangerous, Garon. I'm warning you. Ignore the dream, stay away from Draconia, and beware the Garden of Oblivion. If you leave the gate to Draconia sealed, the visions will disappear on their own, and nothing bad will happen to you or your friend. But if you pursue this path, and make only one single mistake at the end, then a fate worse than death awaits you. On the other hand, if you just solve my riddle, then everything will be fine. Why don't you take care of her?
Brider, get up. We've got him.
What happened? What kind of dream was that? And by the gods, who made a fire here in the middle of the crime scene?
That was him. Blast! Where did he go?
Oh, my head.
Brider, what do you know about a place called Draconia?
It's an ancient fortress in the Rastulian Wall. Built by dragons. Alric Bodiak's speciality. Why?
Because I'm tired of these games, and because I think we'll find our answers there.
You're not a simple would-be hero, are you?
No, let's go home. I'll tell you everything on the way. What a night. I can hardly keep my eyes open. How's your wing?
Better.
Good. Then let's try again. Do you remember...
Our first adventure.
Remember the orcs and how I had to distract them? Wasn't that exciting?
How did you distract them?
I pretended I was their god of death and sent them off into the middle of the wastelands.
That's right.
And do you also remember
Our last night.
the night we spent together in the Brenask marshes? You wanted to enter a bond of love with me.
Did we kiss?
You don't remember?
I know it was cold, and we were sitting around a fire. That was nice.
Getting there.
And now think about...
The last thing.
Isn't it a wonderful feeling to have defeated the seer and finally be free?
What was so bad about him? I liked him. He had such a funny beard.
You're mixing everything up. He didn't have anything like a beard.
Yes, you did that well.
Ah, we were quite an heroic couple. We defied the greatest dangers and saved Andergast. Just you and me.
And the raven. We were the best.
You did it! You can fly again.
Yes,
What is it?
I forgot what happened to the raven.
Oh, Nuri.
I want to leave it all behind me and start over. I want to fly across the ocean.
Chin up. We'll get through this. Brider and I want to find out what Faye is hiding from us. And once we know that, we'll finally be able to solve the riddle.
Is this still about the story of that princess? That was all such a long time ago. What about now?
Nuri, I have to know Sadia's whole story. And for that, I have to talk to Master Bodiak. He's the only one who can tell us what Draconia has to do with all this. Only once I understand it all will the two of us be all right again. And we can finally forget all the terrible things forever. I don't see Ulrich at his window. I hope he's here.
Hopefully he is. We're actually going to stop there, I think. And then next time on Memoria, we're going to deal with Ulrich and everything else here in this area. See you guys then.